Oh, me not being wild growing up.
Yeah.
But just having patience is one of the biggest things that I learned in life.
And you learned that at a young age too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Dad moved slow. When I got him, when I had Dad, he moved slow. He had so
what?
many
You're
problems on my back.
Point.
You know, he was just older.
Yeah.
I wanted to go outside and play football, play catch with my dad, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
All the other kids, well, they really didn't have dads growing up back in the hood. But
True.
You know.
But I did admire that about Dad, you know, especially given the fact that he was an older gentleman and a single father.
Right.
You know, having lost your mother at a young age, you know, and I know you don't have a lot of memory of her. Right. I don't have a lot of memory. We didn't interact a whole lot because that was a stage in Dad's life where he was doing his own thing. We were doing our own thing.
Right.
You know. Right. But I do remember your mom. I remember your mom's beautiful spirit. I remember a lot of kids, but if I was to pass by some of your brothers and sisters in the street, I probably wouldn't know.
Right, yeah. Because it's my mom had 8 kids.
On both sides.
Yeah, Molly. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta try one of these. Oh, I'm missing out Bloves Sauce.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Go all in.
Just the way.
My baby name? Molly, huh? Check this shit. You want me to get her?
That's the way you do it.
Sure.
Oh, this sauce is so good.
It is good. Hey, beloved, you got competition. I'm just saying.
Man. I'm sorry, I don't mean double dip, but
make you choke yourself.
You know, I love spice. Got a little kick to it.
Double dip on camera.
I know, huh?
It's all good.
Oh, shoot. Bite me.
Well, that's cool. Dang. Jeez.
So how are your siblings doing today?
I really don't know completely. I could just say they're doing good. I don't want to say no names, but
yeah, we can both. We can both.
Yeah, we won't say no names about other siblings, but
special place in hell for them. But that's another video.
That's another video.
But I remember me and you always being close.
Right. Yeah.
Me and you have always been close. I mean, you were like that extra child that I didn't have.
Right.
You know. Especially given the age.
Now, didn't we live in Pittsburgh with you guys for a while? I remember that.
You lived in Pittsburgh with me after your mom passed.
Okay, I remember that. I remember
you
them
were
days.
About 5 years old. And I think, you know, Dad was, of course, grieving. And I don't know how you came to stay with me, but of course, you know, I didn't blink an eye when the time came. And I don't even remember how long you stayed with me, but it was a couple of good months.
Okay.
I think. Maybe it was even over the summer.
Okay.
Because I don't remember you going to school, but you were.
I don't remember ever going to preschool or kindergarten.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I did when I was with you, but you just. You remember preschool or kindergarten?
He went to Head Start. He started Head Start.
I don't remember none of that. I just remember first grade when I was open with Dad.
I never knew that.
I remember Parker and that's it. I never remember preschool. So maybe that's why I'm kind of delayed in some of my stuff.
Nah, he ain't delayed, y'all. He messing with y'all.
I'm like, my wife always talk about her experience in kindergarten and preschool.
I remember some stuff in kindergarten. Okay. I was going to say, Miss Calanducci, I need some napkins. Can you?
Oh, here you go. Yeah, we got
okay. That wasn't my kindergarten teacher. My first and second grade teacher, I remember very well. Miss Calanducci. I remember her like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
She was old back then.
Man, she gone now. Rest in peace, Miss Calanducci.
Yeah, Miss Calanducci. Don't ask me how to spell it. I just remember how to pronounce it. Miss Calanducci. And I remember seeing her at the corner of Garfield Elementary School. So that was Foothill Boulevard and 22nd Avenue or 20th Avenue, somewhere up in there. She would be at the bus stop, going back and forth to work. You know, just like
at the bus stop.
At the bus stop, and I thought that was so unusual to see my teacher at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Even back then,
yeah.
You can't get these people to take the bus these days. I mean,
I just
that's
seen
these young kids.
Something about public transportation, how it's kind of corrupt, and they trying to get everybody to drive themselves to work and to different things because it's a certain family, the Koch family or something. They own It's older white guys.
Old money. Old money.
They own like oil companies, entire companies, and they kind of they're rigging the systems up to whereas to try to cut back on public transportation. So if you see things like well, here we got the BART. So if you ever see something to whereas they're not extending the BART further, then that family probably got something to do with it. Because
it's not benefiting them.
It's not beneficial to them. They want to keep people in their cars so they can keep buying tires, keep buying oil.
I tell you, that greed is something else. That greed take folks. I don't know. But the truth always comes out.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Yes, Lord.
Goodness.
But I remember my very first concert, y'all. My very first concert was with Daddy, believe it or not.
For real?